Well, it's a glorious day here in Rome, the 4th of October, the Feast of St. Francis indeed. Huge crowd of people here, but most importantly, the 444, a lot of people at the Synod. We've just come from a fantastic few days of a retreat together where we managed to get to know each other at least a little bit, and that really set the atmosphere, because in a certain sense, if we'd come cold to this, it would have been a bit more difficult to enter into it. But I think we're already at a certain point where we're ready now to move into the actual official work of the Synod. We've had a massive amount of interaction in Ireland about the Synod. We started with parishes, groups, movements, religious orders, all building up through the diocese, through the national level, where we had the wonderful day in Athlone, and that moved on to the continental phrase in Prague, where some of the Irish were represented. So in a certain sense, I'm coming with that. I've come with that inside me, as it were, the expectations, the horizons, gladness to be involved, and especially have these what's called conversations in the spirit. Now I'm here, of course, I'm a member of this particular gathering, so Pope Francis has reminded us time and again to be attentive to the protagonist, who is the Holy Spirit. So while I come with all that I have within me to share, I've also to be open to receive the wide picture here from the Church Universal, and be open to what the Holy Spirit might work and do in these days. Bishop McGuckie and myself are obviously very much involved, and our hope is to be able to try and keep contact as well with yourselves, because ultimately this synod has to return back home again. We have our own national synodal pathway, so it flows into that as well. That's very important, and we're very conscious of that. Nevertheless, we will have here, I think, after the month's experience, insights and perhaps methods or new insights that we can bring and hopefully share that will enrich the Irish synodal pathway.